Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. What would an enlightened world, an enlightened society look like? I asked ChatGPT what an enlightened world would look like. And I'm gonna share with you the answers that I got. Okay? Just bear with me. It's good. It's something to really think about. Okay, so first, if everyone were enlightened, truly awake to their nature, free from egoic delusion and rooted in compassion, society would look profoundly different from what we know today. While this is a radical hypothetical, it's a powerful thought experiment. Foundations of an enlightened society. Let's define enlightenment here as deep realization of oneness or interconnectedness. Freedom from ego-driven fear, greed, and hatred. Compassion, inner peace, and clear-seeing wisdom. No attachment to status, power, or materialism. I think that's important. No attachment to these things, to the world and worldly things. So core values and way of being. Current society focuses on competition and hierarchy. An enlightened society focuses on cooperation and mutual support. Current society focuses on material accumulation. Enlightened society focuses on simplicity, sufficiency. The current society focuses on identity politics and division. An enlightened society focuses on unity and diversity. Current society focuses on fear of death, clinging to the self. An enlightened society would be at peace with impermanence and non-attachment. Current society has a lot of anxiety and distraction and destruction out of it. Enlightened society would have presence, mindfulness, joy. Current society has rules enforced by fear or punishment. An enlightened society has natural harmony through understanding. So, economy and work. No one would work just for money. People would work to serve others, create beauty, or express love. Money might not even exist, or would be used only as a simple tool, not a source of power. Not a source of power. That's crucial, because money in this world right now is a source of power. Basic needs would be freely met: food, shelter, healthcare, education, because no one would hoard or exploit. Jobs would be joyful, meaningful, and shared. Hard tasks would be done out of love, not coercion. Imagine a society where farmers meditate, doctors heal with reverence, and builders construct with beauty in mind. Governance and justice. No oppressive government would be needed, because people wouldn't harm each other in the first place. Conflicts would be rare, and if they arise, they're resolved through dialogue, wisdom, and compassion, not courts or prisons. That's crucial. That's crucial. How many people are imprisoned? Not just the physical prison, but also the mental prison. If leadership existed, it would be rotational, humble, and service-based, not power-seeking. Laws wouldn't be imposed. They'd be lived intuitively, because wisdom replaces force. Community and relationships. Families and communities would thrive on deep peace, deep love and presence, not obligation or control. No one would be lonely, because connection would be natural and effortless. And currently, there's an epidemic of loneliness. But in the enlightened society, no one would be lonely, because connection would be natural and effortless. Romantic relationships would be free of jealousy, attachment, or need. Pure expressions of shared being. Parenting would be nurturing consciousness, not imposing beliefs, as it is today. Art, science, and culture. Art would flourish, not for fame or money, but as an offering of the heart. Science would be grounded in awe and wonder, not dominance or exploitation. Technology would serve life, not enslave it. Culture would be diverse, but never divisive, rooted in shared humanity. That's crucial. environment and planet. Nature would be honored as sacred. Humans would live lightly in harmony with ecosystems. Climate crisis and mass extinction wouldn't exist. Consumption would match true need, not craving. What would disappear in an enlightened society? War, poverty, crime, oppression, exploitation, addiction, anxiety, despair, most forms of government, policing, and militarization. Status, fame, ego-driven ambition, that's crucial. And in an enlightened society, there's no such thing as status or fame, because you see through all of that, and it simply doesn't exist. Ego-driven ambition, that's huge in our world today. What would also disappear? Advertising, propaganda, manipulation. Advertising, it runs on the fact that you are unhappy, so buy this product, it will make you happy. It feeds on your emptiness, on the void inside of you, on your sense of lack. It feeds on that and tries to sell you the lie that if you get this product, if you do this service, that lack inside of you will disappear. You will be happy if you buy what we are selling you. So advertising and propaganda and manipulation would all fade away. In a sentence, an enlightened society would be a living embodiment of love, truth, and harmony, where systems dissolve because awakened hearts don't need them. Wow. That was long. That was a long answer. But it's worthwhile. Something to think about. Because we need to have something to aim for. A vision, a shared collective vision of how we want our world to look like. But most people, their minds are so closed and they only focus on themselves. And that is the normal. That is what we call normal. Addiction is normal. Suffering is normal. Greed is normal. Pain is normal. Sickness is normal. We normalize things that aren't really normal. Maybe one day we'll get to live in a world where there's only peace, love, and joy. Nothing to fight for, nothing to live and die for. Just we have each other and we celebrate each other and we live in harmony and peace. Hopefully one day that happens. That's the vision. That's the goal. But right now, look around. Look at the news. What's happening? Look at the games we've been played for centuries. What can you say? What can we do? Focus on you. Get enlightened. Release all your attachments. The truth is, if you are enlightened, you don't need the world to change to be free. It's okay, you can let it be. You're free within. You can be at peace within yourself. That's my message for you today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Let me know, what does an enlightened society or world look like for you? Comment below. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Peace.